talks about breakups, like romantic breakups, but not much is being discussed about friendship breakups. The silent grief of losing a friend is very difficult, but we don't have much discussion around it because it is not romanticized as much as romantic relationships. We sometimes think romantic relationships might end, but we don't think that way about friendships because when we find this perfect friend that we have, we think it's gonna stay forever. But when it doesn't, it's very difficult. Hey guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. I'm Zola and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'll be talking about how to deal with friendship breakups. Not just about moving on, but actually understanding the pain, finding peace, and making room for something better. So if you're someone who recently lost a friend or is still wondering about what actually happened with the friendship that you lost years ago, then this video is for you. First things first, it is a loss. It is painful and you don't have to justify it to anybody else. You don't need a closure talk to validate how you feel. Whether the friendship ended because of a fallout or even if it fizzled out quietly, whatever you're feeling is real. There is this quote I really love about friendships. Some people come for a reason and some for a season. We can't expect people to be with us forever. Some relationships might work, some friendships might work, some might not. And it's okay. It is definitely difficult when you have had this person beside you with whom you have had inside jokes, with whom you might have traveled, with whom you have so many cherished memories. And now you know that person is just gone. It is valid that you feel upset. It's normal, it's humane to feel the way that you feel. If you're feeling sad, it's all right. If you're feeling upset, it's all right. That's how it is. It just shows that you are capable of loving others. We can actually grieve about a friendship, we can be upset about it, we can cry about it. Sometimes people might tell you, it's just friends, it's okay, don't beat yourself up for it. But maybe they don't know how you feel. Maybe you loved unconditionally. Maybe you thought this person will be there with you forever. But it's okay. It happened and it had to happen for you to reach the next level. Because some people, like I said, comes to your life for a reason. Whatever lessons that you learn after this friendship breakup is going to stay with you. And the next time you make any new friends, you will have better standards and you're going to make better relationships and friendships in your life moving forward. So, nothing that happens in our life is gonna go to waste. Even if it is a sad moment, I want you guys to know there is something that you're learning from this thing that you're going through. You know what you went through, and I'm telling you there is a reason for it. And the craziest part is sometimes when friendships don't work out and we are upset, we tend to try to push it aside, try to be like, okay, whatever, let me just not deal with it, and maybe I'll just jump on or hop on to the next friendship and just ignore whatever happened. It's very much fine to grieve. It's very much fine to talk about it with somebody you trust or even go for therapy if it has affected you a lot. Because I feel like when we don't acknowledge the things that we're going through mentally, what happens is it will store in our brain and it will affect you later. I have had crazy friendship breakups, crazy. So, from my school days to my uni days, now my adult life, I have lost few friends and I think it has only gotten me into better friendships because each time I lost a friend, I know that there might be a reason why it didn't work out and it is fine. And it is not necessarily that that person was a bad person. That needn't be the case even. Sometimes you grow apart. Sometimes your lifestyle changes because we can't be the same as some other person because we have had different life experiences. They will have different life experiences. They might get busy with their own life. You might get busy with your own life. And that is okay. And then you can come back together and talk. Again, it's okay. But if there is a friendship that is not serving you, if you have had friendships where you're not respected, or if you're treated poorly, maybe it's better that it ended. Not every breakup have to have a villain, like I said. But sometimes you might have had a friendship that was not at all good for you. Maybe this person gossiped about you, or this person was trying to bring you down, or competing with you. Oh my god. The worst kind is someone who betrays you or talks behind your back or even compete with you, because I feel like that is so tiring. It's very tiring to be in a friendship where people have such negativity around them that you are also not happy when you hang out with them. I've had friendships where I know that person is constantly comparing me and her, but it is very draining. Let me tell you something. To love someone or to be in any friendship, love someone can be any form of love, even the love between friends or like boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. To love someone, you need to love yourself. Then only you will be able to give purest form of love to others. So if you have had friendships where you're being treated so poorly, or they are not at all there for you, they are just there to bring you down, maybe that person don't love themselves enough. Maybe for them they only feel better by bringing you down, and those are not the kind of friendships that you want. It is understandable that that person has traumas or they have their own insecurities. It's understandable. But that is not an excuse to treat you badly. It can never be an excuse to treat anybody poorly. One thing is, when the friendship breakup happens, be it because of any reason, I want you guys to self reflect. Think about the friendship. What happened there? What went wrong? Not to blame them, not to blame yourself, but just to get a perspective on what actually happened so that you don't make the same mistakes. Maybe there are red flags that you ignored. Maybe there are situations where you were disrespected, but you didn't really react. So you need to focus on what actually went wrong. Instead of blaming the universe or thinking for yourself that why God is doing this to me, why is this happening with me, instead think, what did this friendship breakup teach me? What is it trying to teach me? What are the standards that I need to have to make better friends? It's not about blaming yourself, it's just you trying to figure out your patterns so that you can do better the next time. Closure is not something that you can expect from people. You can't expect this friend to one day wake up and be like, hello, Zola, I'm so sorry for what I did to you. I can't expect that, because they did what they did because they wanted to do it or whatever their reason might be. We can't expect people to come and apologize or say sorry. What we can do is sit with ourselves, figure out what went wrong, and never be friends with such people. And if you're going to just reopen the chapter again and again, the chapter is not going to change. It's already written. That is how that person is. That person is not going to change. So don't expect that person to be the best version and come to you and just be there for you all of a sudden. It's not possible. Some might get better in life after years or whatever. But do you really want to reopen a chapter that you already closed? If your life is a book, they are just chapters of your life. They don't have to be your whole book. This is your book. This story is about you, and they are just side characters. I'm not telling you to just sideline them. I'm telling you, you have to go on. Even if people come and go, you have to go on. And we can't depend on people to come and fix it for us or be nice to us. We can't, because we can only control our reaction. We can't control how they behave towards us. It's not in our hands. And definitely, trying to get a closure from a person who did you wrong is not possible. Because in my situation, there was a person who was there in my life who was always competing with me. It was so tiring that it drained me. Every time I hung out with her, it drained me. Every time we had a conversation, I was drained. And I think maybe it was not the friendship for me, but I still tried to keep at it. And I have never had friendships where we were fighting. I have had multiple friends. I never had arguments with my friends. Of course, we will have disagreements, we will have issues, but with this one friend, it was always arguments, it was always fights. And once I told her something like, yo, we're fighting a lot, I don't know what's going on. So she told me that is what is true friendship. And she told me I never had a proper friendship. That is the reason I never fought with my other friends. It's because she is my best friend this is happening. It's because we are so close to each other. That is the reason we are fighting a lot. And I believed it. I thought, yeah, maybe. So don't be very gullible, don't be very naive when people try to manipulate you. If at all you're having constant fights, I don't think that is a normal friendship, because friendships are not meant to be just fighting with each other, saying nasty things. That's not how friendships are supposed to be. Friends are supposed to be on your side, who will support you, who will motivate you. Of course, they can tell you when you're wrong or whatever, but they are the ones who will be there with you whatever happens. That is the kind of friendships that we want. We don't want friendships where we are always competing with each other. So, this friend of mine, how she used to bring me down is she used to tell me things like, for me, I'm sure you guys know I'm Indian. She knows that I like Bollywood music. So, she used to tell me things like, oh God, you have disgusting taste in music. That's how she used to talk to me. It was very difficult. And one day, I was listening to some romantic English songs. This girl came up to me and was like, I'm sure it is someone else who introduced you to these songs. And I'm like, why is this girl so rude? I don't know. She used to be so rude. And I used to be so confused because it was years of friendship. I really didn't know what to do. There were even times that we didn't talk for so long, and then all of a sudden she used to come back and then just blame me for whatever happened. It was just that we grew apart and I didn't put any effort to bring that friendship back or anything. I was too tired of it. But one day she talked to me, we were talking about it, so I just told her, yeah, we grew apart, because I don't want to sit and explain her what exactly went wrong, because you can't explain a person who just don't understand. I just told her I got busy, you got busy, because she also didn't text me. We both didn't text each other. So I just told her we just got busy with life, and life happens. So she was like, yeah, no matter whatever you were going through, if I was in your place, I would have texted, because that's just me. That's how I am, but I can't expect you to be like me. And I should know that. How rude is that statement? So this person has always been rude, just rude, plain rude. And it was very difficult. But also, this person gaslit me into thinking that this is the real friendship. So I'm telling you, don't fall for all this, and don't think that you will have constant fights in your friendships. Let me tell you, I have made so many friends in my life with whom I didn't even have one argument. It's always fun. We are just having the best time. Even if there is something that we both don't agree on, we can talk about it respectfully and just move on. I could have talked back to her. I could have told her, like, yo, you're saying this and that. I don't appreciate it. I could have created a scene. But I feel like I'm way mature for this. I don't have to sit here and give her receipts on what all she did, or talk to her in a way that she might understand how horribly she's treating me. That's not needed. When you feel there is no way that you can make the other person understand how they're treating you, there is no point, because you already know that person will never accept that they were wrong. They will always blame you. So just don't put effort on such friendships. It's okay, it didn't work out. Maybe it's for good. Maybe universe is saving you. You are being saved. And you can miss them. Healing is not linear. There will be ups and downs. Even though this girl have treated me weirdly, I still miss her sometimes, because we have had some amazing memories. And I'm telling you, girls, if you have had amazing memories with a certain friend, but now that friendship is no longer there, you can still cherish those memories. You can still look at it fondly, but you don't have to go back to that friendship. You don't have to delete those memories, even. You don't have to delete all those photos. It's fine. It is just a part of your life. It was just a chapter in your life. I have had one more friendship breakup. I think that's a breakup. So there was this friend of mine who was so much fun. We used to be like best friends, and we never had any argument, any issue, nothing. All on a sudden, she just stopped talking to me. Just like that, she stopped talking to me. It's not even like I might have made her sad, nothing. She was leaving the city and she said bye. She was crying, she was very upset. We both cried. So we departed very lovingly, and then she went back to her hometown. Then we talked for few months. After that, there was nothing from her. She never texted, she never called. I texted her, I called her because I was so worried, because there is no way I would have hurt her or anything like that, because we were so good together. And she just stopped talking to me. I still don't have any idea what went wrong. I texted her that day asking what happened, but she never replied. She never did anything about it. But I still don't hold any grudge against her, because I feel like there might be a reason why she doesn't talk to me. Because it was the best time of my life to be friends with that girl. And it was so sweet, so amazing. It was so much fun. So I'm like, it's okay. Even if she don't talk to me, it's fine. I've had amazing memories. I'll just cherish those. I will never know what is the reason, but it's okay. Because I'm telling you, you don't have to have this friend forever for you to cherish those memories. You can cherish it, but we can't be stubborn on having them in our life forever. What can we do? Maybe that person is going through something. We don't know. Maybe that person is not okay. That is the reason I reached out to her twice or something. But I'm like, it's okay. If she really wanted to talk, she can just find me and talk to me. That's all you have to think. You don't have to be that serious about things. Of course, it is difficult. I was upset when this friend went, but I'm like, it's okay. She was a beautiful chapter in my life. When you let go of friendships that didn't work out, or when friends leave you because of whatever reason it might be, maybe it is just universe showing you that you need different friends. You need to make friends that will actually match your vibe. Maybe these people were not the ones that was meant to be with you. It is just creating more space for amazing people to come into your life and have new memories with. Don't shut yourself or think like, I'm never going to make friends because this has been horrible. Don't be that. Just because somebody hurt you, just because someone broke your heart, just know not everybody is going to do that. That is just one person. Not everybody is going to treat you that way. Not everybody is going to disrespect you. I have made the best friends in my 20s. It is so enriching, so fulfilling, and I know this person just means well to me, and it's always fun hanging out with them. There is this girl I met on Bumble, and she has been my friend for past 5 years. I used to go on Bumble BFF dates when I came to Bangalore because I didn't have much friends here. I studied abroad, I lived abroad, so I was like, I need new friends. And this girl has been my friend for 5 years, and the friendship that I have with her is so easy. So easy breezy, not even once have we felt like, oh my god, we need to talk about something. This is serious. We have to fix this argument that we are having. Never. Never. And there was another friend that I had from university. Oh my god, she's such a sweetheart. It was so nice to hang out with her when I was in university. She's my best friend. They both are my best friends. So this girl, she's from a different country. It was so easy to talk to her as well. Even now, even though we have been in long distance friendship, we just call once in a while, once in few months, and we just update each other. And I'm telling you, you don't have to have this friend on your phone like 24/7. Sometimes it is the people that you talk once in few months who is going to be there. We think the people who is constantly on call with you or constantly hang out with you are the ones who is going to last forever. And that's not the case. Sometimes it's the ones who calls you once in a while, because they also have their own life. You also are living your own life. We can't expect everyone to be on call with us. And I reconnected with my school friends also a few years ago, and it has been great. And I feel like some friendships might not work maybe in your childhood, but maybe it can work later, because that person have had their growth, you have had your own growth. You can even come back to the friendships. That is possible as well, but it is very rare. I'm telling you, some people treat you poorly maybe because of whatever they are going through, but we can't keep giving excuses for their behavior. They have to come and apologize to you saying like, yo, I was going through this, that is the reason why I behaved a certain way with you. If that is the case, well, fine. If that person apologizes to you, sure, you can continue the friendship, but if it keeps happening, then that's not good. There are friendships that don't actually value you. For example, sometimes they'll hang out with you, they'll be so nice to you, but when there are other set of people, or when they find a new boyfriend or a relationship, they don't hang out with you. Then they're so busy and occupied with other people that they don't have much time for you. That is fine, they are in their honeymoon phase, they can enjoy with their boyfriend or whatever. But if that keeps happening, whenever they are getting into a new relationship, they get so busy and they don't talk to you at all. And once it breaks up, then they come back to you. Again, they find a new guy, they're gone. Then they come back to you only when their heart is broken. That is not a good friendship as well. You need to focus if you are the only one who is giving 100%. What if the other person is not giving you anything? Also, friends who don't talk about you, who don't ask about you, is just always about them. You don't need those kind of friendships. You don't need friendships that is difficult. Friendships are not supposed to be difficult, you guys. I'm telling you, it's not like relationships with your boyfriend or husband or girlfriend or wife. You might have fights, you might have disagreements, but you don't have to fight constantly with your friends. Like, they're friends. And you know, once my husband and me, we were talking, and he was telling me, how does someone have arguments with their friends? They are friends, right? I'm like, I know. So when I saw his friendships, or when I made new friends, that's when I realized that's not common. I only had one friend like that with whom I used to always have arguments. So I'm telling you, that's not common. If they're competing with you, or if they're trying to get attention from the opposite gender by bringing you down, or trying to mock you, I'm telling you, if somebody is mocking you, that is who they are. Don't let people tell you that is just a joke, or this is how it is, or even give you backhanded compliments. Just pay attention to all these things. If somebody is making you feel horrible about yourself, that is not the friendship for you. Because in true friendships, in true authentic friendships, I'm telling you, that person will just applaud you, will always be there for you, will always be happy for your success. A good friend will never be upset, a good friend will never get jealous. So just go for friendships that is easy breezy, that is enriching you, that is motivating you, that is not bringing you down or treating you poorly. What I learned from my friendship breakups is that I need to show up for myself. I need to prioritize myself. And if in my gut I feel this is not the right friendship for me, it is not. Always trust your instincts. Because let me tell you, this friend who used to always disrespect me, and I don't know what was going on there, that friend of mine, I have always felt this is not for me, but I still stayed. When you feel in your gut it's not right, it is not right. You're not going to get instincts simply. Trust your instincts. And whatever you went through in that friendship, maybe universe wanted to teach you that lesson, and it is for better. It is for better that it is happening right now, or it happened in your life. You will not go through similar breakup ever again. You will not go through similar friendship breakup ever again. Now you know who to give importance to. Now you know who to trust. Now you know who to be friends with. So you learn a lot from a friendship breakup. Maybe, just maybe, this friendship breakup happened so you can be the better version of yourself, who don't settle for half love, who don't settle for disrespect, who don't settle for people who are giving you just 50%. I want you guys to know that you are not alone, you're not dramatic, you are not too much when you're just upset about a friendship breakup, or when you're upset about someone saying something to you. It's just normal. You are validated. Whatever you're going through is because of whatever happened, and it's okay. The only thing is, you are just growing. All this is happening because there is growth in you. Now you are shedding all these toxic friends, you're going to have better friends. So that is growth in itself. And I'm telling you, growth can seem lonely. Before it gets beautiful, it can feel lonely, because when you're losing all these friends, it might be difficult. You feel like, oh my god, I have no other friend. How will I make a new friendship that is this strong, this close. But I'm telling you, the right people are gonna come to you. It is going to get better. You're going to be way happier than before. Trust me. If at all you're grieving a friendship, I'm sending you love. Whatever you guys are going through, I'm there for you. I'm always here to just give you guys advices on life and things that can happen in your life. So just watch my videos. You can treat me like your friend. Just comment down below on whatever you guys are going through in your friendships. Maybe I can give you advices in the comments as well. And if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Saturdays. And this is all about self love, motivation, and everything that is needed to be your higher self. I have one more YouTube channel where I post story times. Whatever I talk in here about the self love, about the motivation, it's all because of the experiences that I have had in my life. And on that channel, I'm talking about the stories, the things that happened in my life. It's more entertaining, it's more fun. So if you guys are interested in knowing more about my life, you guys can check out my vlog channel, that is Zola Vlogs. So I mostly post story times. Check it out. Of course, I have my Instagram and it's called Zola. I'll add it here. That's where I post my makeup tips and tricks. Also, some relatable content, more on lifestyle and what I'm doing daily. You guys keep asking me about my lipstick, about my makeup, about my hair care routine. I'm telling you, girls, just go to my Instagram and you will get everything there. And finally, I have my own business, that is a phone case brand. It's called Kyoko. Let me just show you guys one of the phone cases that I have. Focus. Yes, this is one of the phone cases that I have in my brand. I'll just add the videos and everything here so that you guys can check out Kyoko. I'm so happy to talk about my brand, and it's amazing, you know. When I talk about self-love and being the best version of yourself and how to be successful, how to do good in life, let me tell you, for me, one of my dream is to have my own business, to have my own empire. Like most of you guys, if you guys are watching my videos, I'm sure that is something you guys also have in common with me. So this is the first step to my dream, that is to have my own brand. This year, one of the things that I had on my vision board was to start my own brand, and I did it, you guys. I did it. We have stunning fashionable phone cases on Kyoko, and I also post content there as well. I love matching my phone cases to my outfits. That is the reason I started this brand. Also, I couldn't find the phone cases I was looking for in India, and I found a gap in it, and I was like, okay, I should have my own brand. That's how I started Kyoko. So check it out, and you guys can just DM me there. I don't have a website yet, but we will be having a website soon. For now, you guys can just DM on Kyoko and we can have matching phone cases. And that's all, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I love you all and see you guys next Saturday. Bye. Love you.